you answering me like, I'm not scared of South Africans. We don't care. We don't need your respect. But please, learn to be humble. There is nothing cute with disrespect, especially if you're a woman. There is nothing cute with disrespect. Maybe in your parents' house you are special, and that's why they sent you to the UK and they stayed in Nigeria. Whatever, we don't care. But please, when you come to other people's platforms, respect them, answer questions, stick to the subject. Please, you can be special in those Nigerian platforms. Here is South African rules and you must follow them. We are tired of your disrespect and you being loud and you not answering questions and you always making it all about you. You think you're special. Let me tell you, you're not. Thank you. Anyway, Welly there, when people were submitting, we listened. And you were talking about how Onye did this and he was quiet. But it comes your turn and you're not listening. You're doing the very same thing. So that's exactly what we're saying. You guys, you love poking other people, but when they poke you back, you want to retaliate. Does not work like that. We thought Nigeria, people had a freedom of speech and a freedom of choice. We don't care who votes for who and whatever. You guys decided to put Tenibu there. I don't think Onye has a right to detect what you believe in. At the end of the day, we see all of you as Nigerians. You guys have what? 250 million people? That's what you always come here and tell us. How can we differentiate you? Nigeria has more than 500 languages. We are not too educated with Nigeria to know what is what. When one South African messes up, I'm from Limpopo, I'm Tonga, I'm in America, and if I mess up, they're going to say a South African girl before they even say a Tonga girl. So one person from Nigeria represents the whole of Nigeria. We don't care what tribe it is. At the end of the day, they hold a Nigerian passport, they hold a Nigerian flag, they speak a Nigerian language. We don't care about if they are white or white. That's exactly what we've been telling you. Call each other out in your country. We don't have to know anything. Other countries don't have to know anything. That's what we've been telling you. In our country, you are Zulu, you are Xhosa, you are Sotho, you are Tswana. When you mess up, you are Venda. We call you off as a South African. Before a Venda, we're saying you are South African. In South Africa, we don't believe in this. You are wrong for that. So you guys, you just love separating and saying a whole lot of nothing. Let people have freedom of speech, freedom of voting for what they believe in and for fighting what they believe in. You have no right to detect and come here to the platform and tell us as South Africans who to listen to and not who to listen to, who to do this, who not to do that. We don't care. All we want is to get educated. All we want is the truth. We don't care about how you feel because everyone who speaks the truth to you guys is an enemy. I have never had an honest Nigerian who says that Nigerian is speaking the truth. My brother, you are right. But if we differ in tribe, but you are right. It's always the people that are speaking the truth that you guys show hate on. You guys speak the truth. Now curated. Onye is speaking the truth that you guys have so much problems in your country, but you're not willing to fix that. You want to make everything about tribe. He just said that. We are here listening. Unless if I'm listening to a different language or I'm listening to a different submission. He just said, stop making everything about a tribe and listen to each other and fix things. And that is the problem. You guys have selective hearing. You want to hear what you want to hear and hear what you don't want to hear. And who it is from. If it's an Ipu man, I guess, talking, you don't want to hear it. It has to be a man from Wewe. I don't know what the problem is. Truth is truth. It doesn't matter where it comes from. And that's why your country is not going to work out if you guys won't want to listen to the truth and just the truth depending whose mouth it comes from. Curator came here and defended and told us lies like we're babies, like this is a daycare, coming here and telling us that, oh, it's because we said they are racist. That's why they don't want to give us passports anymore. They are retaliating. You think we are stupid, Wenane? You think we are wearing diapers as we are speaking right now? We are sitting on top of our diapers full of pee because you're taking us for fools. Do you think a government can just stop giving people passports and burning and doing all of those restrictions just because you said they're racist? Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Rather than you saying, yes, we have a problem and we must fix it, you want to come and defend it. Everything that has to do with Nigeria, you want to come and defend it. Never once have you ever said, yes, we as Nigerians have a problem and maybe we should fix that. Everything you want to defend. you want to defend, hey, no, it's because we said they're racist. The girl, it means everyone wouldn't be coming to America because apparently America is one of the racist countries, but black people are still coming to America. Why is America still giving black people passports? The UK, the UK was being racist, telling all the black people must go back to their countries, but they never stopped giving people passports and things. And you want to come here and tell us that Australia did that? Your excuses are getting more stupid, and you want to come here and claim that you're a lawyer. When you think we are crazy, Wenane? You think we are really, really, really crazy? How you come here and gaslight us anymore? Every day you come here with lies. You are a lawyer, you're a student, but how you reason does not give law. How you reason doesn't give educated. How you reason gives ignorant. Very, very ignorant. In all the topics that we always have here created, you're always ignorant. It's there in a statement. It is there. What they're saying, rather than you going and reading and understanding, you are here defending. What are you defending? Lawyer, what are you defending? At this point, if I was a criminal, I would rather rot in jail than have you as my lawyer created, because they were gonna charge me, or they were gonna charge me a life sentence because you were gonna really put me inside fire, Wena, because you are stupid. Thank you.
Again, the insults. Again, the
Brilliant.
insults.
Brilliant. You came here and told us how you're not afraid of us, you stupid girl.
Okay.
You care about insults.
Okay.
Who are you, Wena?
Okay. Mrs. K.
How? You think you're special, Wena?
Asiba Bentombo. Nyabuzwa. Like I said, I'm gonna give Wali a chance to respond.
Yeah.
And then she can go ahead, curate it and say what she wanted to say. As soon as she's done, Firstborn will have all the time that Firstborn needs to speak, because Firstborn has been here for a very long time without being given an opportunity to say anything. So after you are done, we'll go to curated. After that, we'll go to Firstborn. We'll listen to everything Firstborn has to say. Clear?
Yeah. Thank you.
You can go, Wali.
Ganda. I think Azania is here because I probed into his profile, and because we've engaged before, and I went to one of his profile and I watched a guy called Nsima. I watched some of the things the guy said about what some Nigerians are doing in South Africa, and this is where I stand, because I do not have any issues with somebody in Sierra Leone, neither do I have any issues with anybody in Liberia, but I usually have these confrontations about South Africa calling out Nigerians, and that's the reason why I'm here to speak for the good Nigerians, not the bad ones. There are a lot of bad ones, and unfortunately, the Biafrans, and I'll keep repeating it, the Biafrans contribute 99% of those committing all powder business, criminality, hiding in the name of car dealers, hiding in the name of businessmen, hiding in the name of all manner of shady transactions, and profile themselves as genuine business people. But we know deep down, these guys are doing something very dangerous everywhere around the world. In fact, just recently I was on YouTube and I saw that Thailand has officially banned 5 states in Nigeria from accessing their country, and it forms where this same Biafran Oye Gosi Fe or whatever it calls them comes from. You see, when they come here and start shouting and start proving, that's exactly how their leader speaks. Do you understand? So when he comes here, try to want to speak as if he's trying to antagonize every Nigerian, he should speak for himself. Because I know, like I said, I live in Nigeria. I am a very good Nigerian. I've never traveled out of South Africa. Neither have I pushed powder before. And this constitutes one of the major problems we'll be having with South Africa. And that's exactly what we're trying to unravel. We're not here for somebody to come here and start shouting, you're criminal everywhere. When we know deeply, you can, it's easy. Google is your friend. You can go on Google now and start searching highest number of criminality in South Africa. You'll see their name. Just recently, about a few weeks ago, I think 2 Nigerians were unalived in South Africa. Yes, it's on the news. One, he was attacked by robbers. Then the second one, I think the 2 cases were robbery incidents. Unfortunately, those 2 guys, again, are Igbo, the same Biafran, where this guy comes from, and I keep on explaining it. So the reason why you see them agitating, they want to leave Nigeria, these guys have tried these things before, and it never worked. So the reason why they are agitating that they want to have their own country, which eventually they had the country, but they had it in Finland, So do not take people who comes here and start screaming on top of their voices and start shouting, oh, we want to break away from that. That's not the truth. The true position we're talking about is that it is the criminality in South Africa that is making South Africa to complain on all their platforms on a daily basis. Who are those people committing those havoc? And that's where I stand to defend. So not for him to come here and start rubbishing the entire Nigerians when he and his people see, these guys group have been proscribed in Nigeria. It has been termed a terrorist organization. And I'm so shocked that a terrorist, which he represents, is what he's displaying here as his profile picture. It comes in the name of give us freedom. What kind of freedom? You live in Nigeria, you run around from countries to countries, committing havoc. Go to Brazil. In fact, let me tell you something. 99% of 1,800 Nigerians languishing in Ethiopian jail represent his people, his terrorist organization. Those are the people there. In Thailand, the same thing. So when he come here, want to gaslight people, want to speak and start shouting and screaming and thinking that will make people to understand, it's just unfortunate that when we try to tell South Africa the difference, they keep telling you, oh no, you guys are in one country. But we're also trying to help you. One of the first things they do is that when they come to your country, they look for your women and marry. You understand? They don't care, 18, 16, they impregnate them and just call them wife, all for documentation purposes. So we know their type. You shouldn't just come here and start rap-rousing and shout and make empty noises when indeed the criminality is going on in South Africa is being perpetrated by he and his terrorist organization. These guys have been proscribed, so there's nothing he's come here to talk. You understand? You can go to many Nigerian live stream and you're going to see everybody complaining about one particular people, and it is his people. So he shouldn't come here and gaslight anybody and lie to South Africans, come here and say he's a freedom fighter. What rubbish freedom fighter are you? If you're a freedom fighter, why are you not sitting at home and fight for your freedom? You're just running from platform to platform. I've seen him so many platforms, and that's why I stayed over, even though I have something to do tomorrow. So please, South Africans should do thorough research, identify, profile those who are creating problems for your country, and that's all. They constitute 96% of the people living in South Africa. And when you have that kind of high number of people living in South Africa, possibility that they will have high number of criminal rates, and that's the truth. And that's the same thing they are doing in Italy. That's what they are doing in Thailand. That's what they are doing in Ethiopia and Brazil. They are the one pushing powder around the world. So what is he talking about? Kidnapping, baby factory. That he knows when it comes to all those baby factory, marrying people from other countries, marry their women, turn them as slaves, use them as sex slaves and all that. That's what they do. So it shouldn't come here and start telling. In fact, the prayer is that these people should have their freedom so that they go and they will be easily identified as Biafrans, so that when they commit crime, people will know that, okay, it is Biafrans that is committing this crime. Don't come here and start lying to people. And please don't shout when you want to talk. Be very constructive. Don't come here and start exposing your... And that's part of what South Africans are talking about. Nigerians are loud. Nigerians, and you're really expressing it. Truly, Biafrans and Igbos are very loud. Okay. That's all, man.
I have a question for Wally.
My bro, please wrap it up. No, it's all good.
I'm done.
I will allow you to have your questions as well, but I want to make sure that I'm keeping this thing nice and fair in terms of the structure that I had decided to run it on. So the next person that I had said was gonna speak was curated, so I want to stick to my word.
It's okay.
And then after that, it will be firstborn, and then after that, you and Sigma can go ahead and ask as many questions as you can. I will give you guys platform for you guys to ask questions to whoever was in the panel that had given submissions. But curated, go ahead.
All right, fair enough. First of all, I think before anyone should sit here and insult anybody, perhaps maybe look at your own life. Like actually sit down and look at your life and think, what have I done with my life to be insulting someone else? And if you want to know what I've done in my life, you can ask me in my DMs and I'll let you know. Onye, I feel like you have this impression that everyone jackpot from Nigeria, everyone is running away, everyone is da-da-da-da. And I addressed this when you left, but you weren't here, so I won't say it to you. I did not jackpot. My family, my whole family lives in Nigeria. My parents live and work in Nigeria, and it is from Nigeria that they take care of me wherever I live. It is from Nigeria that they paid my private school tuition in the UK. You can, I didn't just do university here. I did my A-levels here as well. Anyone here can Google how much private schools in the UK cost per year. Not university, private schools. It is from Nigeria. So my parents have worked he left again. I don't know why he left. Please come back, Onye. The truth is, there are a lot of Nigerians in Nigeria doing great things. Ultimately, I have the opportunity to get a UK citizenship, so I'm staying here for that. But I will go back home. Nigeria is my home. I love Nigeria. My parents live there. My whole family is there. I cannot wait to be there. There are many opportunities in Nigeria. As for the Australian government's announcement to their people, the truth is, we just had Dirty December in Nigeria, where many foreigners from across the world, from the US, from Africa, from Europe, from Australia, came to Nigeria to party. And I did not hear one reporting of an unaliving the entire 2-3 weeks or month they were in Nigeria for. I didn't hear that anyone was unalived. I didn't hear that anyone was harmed, anyone was robbed, anyone was kidnapped. If Nigeria is as bad as, yes, don't get me wrong, Nigeria is bad. But if it's as bad as you guys want to make it seem, then surely there would have been several stories of kidnappings from these people that came to visit Nigeria, and not one of them was kidnapped. The only story like that was with Wall Vicky, or whatever that American girl's name is, and she was joking. She was trolling on Twitter, and she's like, "Hi guys, I just got kidnapped. Can you guys send $1 million to my da?" And she apologized and said it was a joke, her bad. And she was going around, she even went to church in Nigeria, like, freely. So if it's as bad as you guys are saying, how come for the past month, not one person was kidnapped, not one person was harmed throughout the whole Dirty December season? And like I said, Onye, not everyone jackpot, not everyone's running, like so many people are working hard in Nigeria. Yes, the government is shit. Yes, a lot of policies are failing woefully. But there are everyday Nigerians that are being honest and are doing their best to work hard. And my family is one of them. And I'm very proud of everything that we've accomplished. And for anyone here that wants to insult me, oh yeah, stupid, oh yeah, this, oh yeah, whatever, then please just look at your life. Like, look at your surroundings, look at your home. And then compare it to me. Like, compare it to me. Then, if you can achieve what I've done, if you have what I have, then you can chat to me. If not, then please respect yourself. That's what I have to say.
Okay, thank you